Hello, hello everyone. Now in our guest in Startup Insider, great guy Renji Bijoy, CEO of Immersed VR. Thank you for coming, Renji, and nice to meet you, man. How's it going
Yeah.
on? How's this Texas, right?
Yeah. Austin, Texas. Yeah. Thanks for having me. Yeah. It's good.
You're actually my first guest from international world,
Oh,
and glad
wow.
glad to know. I'm I'm excited because it is VR industry, and I'm also making a lot of stuff here in Moscow and Russia. We know it's
Hmm.
growing market, and when I saw your product 1 year ago, one
Yeah.
year ago, I was certain you will be far away.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Renji, please tell me more about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and how it's happened.
Yeah. 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 So, yeah, I'm Renji, the founder of Immersed. We started this company about 4 years ago. But actually before that, my family moved from India to New York. And then I was born in New York City. And then when we went to move from New York to Atlanta, that's where I ended up going to school for I did undergrad college in computer science, and then I did grad school. I focused on a PhD in computer vision, machine learning, like self-driving cars and things like that. But the PhD was taking too long, so I quit, and I just did masters there. And but then from there, I wanted to build groundbreaking technology. I didn't want to just focus on education. I didn't want to focus on just working at a big company. I want to build a new product from the ground up, just because there was no other product out there like this. And so I went through this program called TechStars, direct competitors with Y Combinator. We were actually direct competitors with Y Combinator also. What I meant to say was we were also finalists at YC also. So it was interesting because YC and Techstars both wanted immersed in their program, but YC is very product focused, but I already had a product building background, and Techstars is very business focused, and I had no business experience. And so Techstars was it probably made more sense for us to go through Techstars as opposed to YC, because Techstars could educate me on how do you build a business, how do you fundraise, how do you hire, legal, finance, marketing, all that stuff I never learned before. So we went through Techstars. About 10,000 startups applied to that program worldwide, and only 10 got in. And so we were one of the 10, fortunately, that year. And it was, I felt intimidated for sure, because I wasn't Harvard, MIT, Stanford, like all the other founders. They went to these Ivy League schools. Some of these founders previously built companies and sold them for millions of dollars. I never did. So for me, I was non-Ivy League, second time founder. And so for me, I was just learning a ton, just going through the program. And fortunately for us, we had one of the cooler products. A lot of the other products were like websites and mobile apps and stuff, which is cool. But, thinking about a world where you can teleport to the office by putting on a pair of glasses someday, there was no other product like that in the program. And so it was really cool for us to have our demo day at the end of the program. And we just learned a ton through it. We were able to raise money after Techstars, and 2018, we focused on getting our first users working full-time in VR. We made it a comfortable experience. Then 2019, people wanted to bring their teams in VR. So we had to go from making a comfortable experience to a very compelling one for teams. And then 2020, COVID hit. That's when Facebook reached out to us and said that our product was the one that had the best user experience, the easiest onboarding, and had the biggest technological moat, meaning we're the only product that has 5 screens where you can spawn multiple virtual screens in VR. We're the only product that works on Mac, PC, and Linux. So because of that, Facebook wanted to reach out and partner. And so, we raised $3 million last year, so we can kind of build the team to
You
be a little
raise
bit
this money from
bigger.
Techstar or from
No, so it was so 1 million was from different venture capitalists that were involved with Techstars, but the other 2 million was just from public crowdfunding. So we had friends and family who they put in some money, but a lot of users, a lot of followers put in money. Within 4 hours, so we opened up the round, I think, towards the end of July, and within
Yeah,
four
I
hours,
saw it. It's WeFounder.
yeah.
You use it, you WeFounder, right?
Yeah, WeFunder. Yep, yep. And within about 4 hours, we raised $1 million. But then in the next 2 days, it then hit 2 million, and then it was growing too fast. We had to kind of close it. And so we're actually going to do another one, another WeFunder in the beginning of March. And so just because a lot of people didn't get in.
I was one of them. I was one of them for
Oh yeah.
sure. I was sitting and fuck, man, you need to put it some money for this project because it's
Yeah.
future. You already know it's future. It's already coming,
Yeah.
and you need to be there. Even it will be not expensive to put in, but you must put. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely in second time I will give my profit on refounder also.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Tell me more about the situation when you begin, when you be more younger. Now you 40 under 40, right? My
30 under
congratulations.
30. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Everyone wants to go on this checklist. When you're
Yeah.
young, ambition, and you got it something like great. But what happened after 40, when you doesn't have this result? A lot of entrepreneurs and CEOs of company, even not close for this result, they make it do something all their life but doesn't have result like you have. And
Mm.
this checklist sometimes for people, oh my god, I already 40 or 45 and what I done? Nothing. No
Yeah.
guys, it's nothing. It's just good, good to sound, but you must
Yeah.
always continue, never give up, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, it was cool. Like I didn't know that I would get nominated for the Forbes 30 under 30 thing. I found out like about a month before that someone nominated me. So we actually had. I found out that three different previous Forbes 30 under 30 people they nominated me for this next one, and so Forbes emailed me asking me for more information and just about Immersed and all that type of stuff. And then that morning when they announced the list, yeah, it was cool that our team, we were excited that I got Forbes 30 under 30 and a lot of, it was just really, really cool to connect with other Forbes people. It was really cool for us to have a lot of investors come in and want to invest even more money. So yeah, I mean, we're thankful. It was really exciting.
Yeah, it's cool. My congratulations again. Tell me more about your younger age, like when you start to think about VR technology, because we both
Mm,
know it's like after this great movie, First Player,
yeah.
everyone start to understand it was already future for people like us from tech world, like it will
Mm,
be day when it will become. But when
yep.
it will become, when we can use it, what we already have it.
Hmm.
When you realize you must to build yourself the product what you
Mm,
building right
yeah.
now.
So it was actually right before the Techstars program. Like I had realized that my team that was working on different technology stuff, like we were all remote, and I remember noticing that even though everyone was on Slack, you could see their green online icon, and it just didn't feel like I was with them.
Yeah,
It
because
came
you doesn't
from
feel in person. You need to feel person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, and so we just didn't. I didn't have that camaraderie. I didn't have that emotional bond with people because they're just online. It's different from having a conversation with people. It's different from them being here in person and us being able to have lunch and like hang out or whatever. And so I realized like this is already the 21st century, and video conferencing and chat is the state of the art for remote collaboration. And I was like,
Yeah, it's
there
right.
has to be,
VR chat rooms already exist, not 1 year, but it doesn't work
yeah.
like we want it, right?
Exactly, yeah. And so for us, like we wanted to figure out a way to make it so that we could work together in VR. There's a lot of different like VR games and social apps and stuff like that. But for me, I wanted to be able to pair program with my coworker who also has their screens in VR. So I checked out to see if there was any other products in the space that you could share multiple screens and all that type of stuff, and it just didn't exist. There's another product out there called Big Screen that people use for like VR movie theater stuff, but it's just not the same as like working in VR. So our
Yeah,
app
you're
is a
just
productivity
watching.
app.
You just
Exactly.
can you can watching. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So since then, I mean, at that point, I'd actually never tried. I'd never even tried VR. I didn't. I only knew about it a little bit. But when I started thinking about this idea, I wanted to try it and see if it's something I could build. And so, because historically, I already was a general technologist, I can kind of code in a lot of different languages. I felt like let me just try this. And when I tried it, we started building a really really cool experience. And so we just continued with it. So yeah.
Great. Great. Actually, it's like some idea, some small try, and after that is going and start to go, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you have some team right now. How many people in your team?
Yeah, so there's 13 of us right now. We're hiring 3 more engineers immediately. It's just hard to find the top talent in the world, and so we're going to continue to find top talent, but also people who have a startup mentality, like founder mentality. And so we're going to raise about $7.5 million in March, and after that, we'll probably be like 25 or 30ish people. And we're going to try to keep it small because as you grow as a company, communication gets worse. You kind of move slower, or kind of you don't have the same direction as a larger team.
Yeah,
Excuse
like
me.
a
And so
big ship.
yeah, yeah. And so for us, we definitely like the idea of staying like a small speedboat as opposed to a big ship, because we can iterate on the product and move very fast, talk with our users, all that type of stuff, and keep a good culture. So we're going to try to not grow too fast on the team size, but we want to grow the product very, very fast. So
Sounds good. Actually,
yeah,
like a CEO of my also startup, I will fix this idea to not grow too fast, to be more like
yeah,
a
speedboat.
snaky, like in this world, right?
Yeah, yeah. So we, if you think about the Instagram team, when Facebook acquired Instagram for 1 billion, they were only 30 people. So so I mean, you don't have to have a multi-100 person team to build a $1 billion business. Also,
You're
same
right.
thing with WhatsApp. Yeah,
You're right. You're right. Actually, I already made maybe 40 interviews, even more, but not all of them already on my channel. And
yeah.
a lot of Russian founders and business development persons who come to me and give it interview, they say, "This is our team. How many of them? 40, 50, 70, some small comments, but they're doing the great product. Even one,
Mm,
they make it a great product who now golden partner with Microsoft, and they make
wow.
it. Yeah, they also selling their product, and they're doing a
Mm,
great growing with small comment, only 15 people, I think.
wow.
Yeah,
That's
they
awesome.
very good. And this is for everything also. They make it for education, for industry, uh, like a more construction world. Like,
Hmm.
you can build something with somebody in construction world. You need to see something, and everything what you need only VR glasses. And they
Hmm.
build platform also here in Russia. It's
Hmm.
great. You're a founder. You're only one founder in your company, or you have co-founder in your team.
Yeah, so I'm a solo founder, just me. But the larger team of the other, 12 people on the team right now, they all have founder mentality, meaning they all have equity in the company, but not nearly as much as I do. They all have probably a little bit more. I'm more generous with equity than most companies are. Some companies kind of give people really, really tiny pieces. I give a little bit more than that, just to make sure that they're motivated to want to build this to be a multi-billion-dollar company. So some of our team, I mean, some of them already have millions of dollars worth of equity at this point, and so you can kind of call them like co-founders, but it's 4 years in, and we're hiring people now. You don't really call them a co-founder. So I mean, the team kind of sees me as the founder, but I was fortunate enough to find people who want to use Immersed as like a stepping stone to their next thing. So when Immersed sells, and if their equity is worth millions of dollars someday, then when they go build their company, they don't have to go fundraise. They could just use that money and then go build their next thing. So
Great. Actually, it sounds very good because the general point when you build something with someone in your small team, you must understand how to motivate the person, what you will give
yeah.
them. They spending general stuff what do we all have. We have only
Hmm.
time and our skills, and
Yep.
how much to give the person who doing something with you, and it can be not 100% can be successful. All
Mm.
startups, it will have big risk to lose, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, this is why when you're thinking how much you must to give your friend, maybe sometimes it's friends, right? The
Hmm.
people who work with you so long time, they some kind of friend right now.
Yeah. So they a lot of so maybe about four or five people of the 13 were people who I knew before, and they were people who I already had relationships with. These are people who were already my friends, but they most of my friends I wouldn't hire. Mainly, I mean, and my friends know that because most of my friends probably don't want to work for me because I have a very high expectation.
Of course.
Yeah, high standard. Yeah, and so like, but the people who were my friends previously who joined, it's because they wanted to be part of this sort of high standard culture. And so, but the other 8 people on the team, these were just random people on the internet who I found who, as we talked and like as we went through these interviews, I could tell they were very like minded individuals, very similar to how I am. And to be real, if I wasn't building Immersed and they were building their company, maybe I would have went to go work for them. So that's sort of the types of people who we hire here.
Interesting. What about start age? How hard was to come for this organization for you? Like it was first, second time when you will go on this accelerator?
So how many times did I apply to Techstars?
Yeah.
So no, it was just the first time I had applied. I didn't really know much about Techstars and YC back then. I heard about, I think back then I heard about like Airbnb and Dropbox and Stripe. And I heard about these companies, and that's how I sort of found Y Combinator. But I didn't really know what YC or Techstars really was until I started interviewing, and I realized how, I mean, these are really, really strong programs, extremely smart people. They're building these massive companies. And so, so we went through Techstars back in 2017. That was the first time I had applied. But at the same time, YC also wanted to have us go through their program. But at that point, we already went through Techstars. So it doesn't make sense to go through multiple of them because they all take stake in your company, they all take equity, and they all have a pretty good education. So I think YC just sort of wanted this sort of product in their program also, but Techstars just made more sense for us.
Cool. What do you think about in other countries? Or you still be more focusing on United States markets and trying to finish your product, and after that only you will go far?
Yeah, I don't think the product will ever be finished, but because we're always going to have to improve it and always make it better.
It's like software development; you can continue forever.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I think that, so we have users all around the world, so not just in the US. We do focus a lot of our efforts towards the US right now because that's just the biggest market for Quest and Quest 2. But as we are on multiple headsets, we're going to have to be on, all the different headsets that are all around the world. So the goal is to expand more and more, but it's going to be a somewhat slow process. I mean, we do want to be on multiple headsets this year. So maybe what we'll do is this year we'll focus on all the multiple headsets in the US, and then maybe next year we'll focus on more headsets that are in like China and Russia and Japan and all the other places. But we just want to kind of make sure that we do a good job before we expand.
Because I'm working close with industrial manufacturing here, I know what the tool people expected, and now I think it's good time to start to think in other countries from Russia, old Soviet Union countries parts, like Ukraine, Belarusia, and other countries. Great opportunity because the tool is great. Maybe you can tell our people who watching us how it's work. What's the general tools you have in this technology to understand for watching?
Yeah, so we work on the Oculus Quest and Quest 2. So what you do is when you download Immersed on the Oculus Store, it asks you to connect your computer to your headset. And so what that does is it spawns 5 screens in VR. So you don't need to plug in any extra monitors or anything. You get all of it virtually in VR. And it's portable. So you could bring it to your couch, your porch. You can be on the road or whatever. Just if you're on vacation or whatever, as long as you have your headset and your laptop, you have 5 screens with you at all times. You also have a whiteboard in there. So you have your entire office with you. And as soon as you want to collaborate with other people who are remote, they can also teleport into your space, and they can also share screens. They can whiteboard with you. And then also something that we're going to be coming out with is the ability to control each other's computers. So if I'm a coder and you're a coder and you teleport into my space with me, and if you need help with something, I could take over your keyboard and I could type stuff on your screen. If you want to take over my keyboard, type stuff on my screen. So it's as if we're in person together with our computers together.
It's enough laptop like MacBook or Windows.
Yeah, it works on Mac, Windows, and Linux. So it works on all the major platforms.
How strong my notebook must be for this scenario?
Yeah. So usually the 2016. So we try to keep it compatible with computers that are up to 5 years old. If it's older than that, some users get it working, but it's not guaranteed. So usually, MacBooks 2016 or later, all of those work. We have some users who have 2012 and 2013 Macs, but you're getting close to 10 years old, and so we try to because we want to provide a good experience. We want to make sure that it's a very powerful experience, and so at some point you need to cut off the old headsets. So
actually, I was
laptops,
planning to buy Oculus 2 on before New Year, and also Happy New Year, my friend.
Happy New Year.
I'm planning to buy the Oculus 2 before New Year, and because the Oculus doesn't selling official here, the price was more higher. Now it's down
Wow.
even 15%, I think, even 20 some place, and I will buy it for myself because I definitely need to try. Now,
It's really nice.
you have the trial or free this software, or I must buy like sign up.
So it's like a 7-day free trial now. It used to be 14 days, but we noticed that some users, because it's 14 days, they forget about it, and so we're like, all right, let's make it 7 days so they like actually try it and then make a decision. But there is a free version. The free version gives you one extra screen, so one virtual screen on top of your main monitor. So you could have two screens in VR for free. And there's things like virtual co-working. You could work with people for free, even if you're not collaborating with them. You could just be in a virtual coffee shop, and you could have two screens up. Excuse me, I didn't sleep much last night. startup founder. And then but then also, you said what?
Good sign for you investors.
Yeah, exactly. Working hard. And then the paid version, we call it Immersed Elite. It is $15 per month, and that gives you the 5 screens. That gives you collaboration with 4 people. We're going to be releasing something called Hyper Focus Mode, and that's going to be really crazy. I'm really excited about that next month, or either next month or the month after. Something called Hyper Focus Mode, which that we're still figuring out if that's paid or not. Go ahead.
$50, right?
15, 1-5.
15. Sorry.
$15 per month. Yeah, so it's not very expensive. It's like one meal. Yeah.
Different for Russian customers. Believe me. Here, you must know for future. My advice: not many people ready, or even they can pay. They will not pay if they cannot pay. This is how
no, for sure. No, and that's why we have a free version, because for some people, the free version is good enough. Some people don't need the premium version. And so for other people who have more money, or who really want to have a really robust or really premium experience, those are the people who will pay the $15 a month. But also, as we do land more and more enterprise customers, excuse me. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm yawning so much.
I can make it.
When we do land a lot more enterprise customers, we hope that the $15 a month price will go down, because we'll be funded by primarily more company relationships and enterprise customers, and that'll make things more and more readily free for consumers.
Great. Actually, great. Sounds good, because it's still not for everyone, because not many people understand why they must buy Oculus. Even in Russia, it's more just for fun, or industrial area, like, to watch some construction, manipulation, present some products, and done. Not many people understand about your product, how it can be useful in everyday scenario. Like coffee shop, you say, okay, I will sit with my notebook here and put it glasses. How people will be watching for me, like definitely new high level of freak. It's like I was watching your little commercial, what you make it with your like 5 screens and 1 Oculus. Good scenario, actually.
Thank you. We thought it was really funny, so
it was funny. I love it. Good. What do you think about the future of your product? How far your vision, like from founder, like it will be. You said before the partner of Facebook, and we both know the Facebook building their own product.
Yep. So for us, like the long-term vision is, regardless of if you have, say 2 or 3 years from now, when Facebook glasses or Apple glasses or Microsoft glasses or whatever, whenever that comes out, regardless of which headset or which glasses you have, we want people to use Immersed in order to go to the virtual office, right? So the long-term vision is to put on a pair of any sort of augmented reality glasses and then teleport to the virtual office. But yeah, for us, like we're not locked into any sort of deal with Facebook specifically. It's just Facebook is the one who's a current winner in the VR space right now. So having a partnership with Facebook is valuable for now, but long term, yeah, we're not locked into anything with them or anything.
Uh, what's the hard things on the beginning to build your own startup? What the hard situation you have it
Yeah,
already? You must have it something.
yeah,
What not official part? Like what
yeah.
was hard for you?
The Yeah, I mean, the hardest in the early days was definitely, excuse me, was definitely the money. Meaning, it's not cheap
Oh,
to build products. It's not cheap to be able to quit your job and just work on this. You have to pay your bills, and you need to hire other people to join you. So, figuring out the money situation is probably the hardest thing for people to start a company, to start a startup. So, yeah, I think stuff like that, figuring out how to get it funded, and then after that, I mean, finding the best team. Probably those are the two biggest, most difficult things for a startup.
yeah, I know it. Okay. How your family did they understand on the beginning? You say I'm doing the VR company with this technology. You can do you make do this stuff like in a real office and that and this. Did they already understand on the beginning or after? How they
Yeah,
reacted?
yeah. No one understood anything in the early days. Like everyone thought I was crazy. Like they're like, "What do you? Why would I want to build this?" But I think because of COVID, like things started making more sense to a lot of people.
Yeah,
But yeah,
COVID help for explain, but even people with the old vision, they still
mm,
believing like everything will come back. I think
mm,
in some way, yeah. In
a little
some,
bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
5 years, 10 years, still be like a step by step growing. But now it's like one big shot for everyone. Now we can work official from anywhere, and like you said in different
Hmm.
interview before, like I can work remotely from everywhere, and
Yeah.
even not in the city, maybe from Hawaii. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think that the world is going to go back completely. I think that it's going to be a hybrid model where maybe half people will go to the office, half people work from home. And so many people didn't know what it was like to work from home before COVID. And now that they tried it, they love it. And so a lot of people are probably not going back to the office after COVID comes back or after COVID
Yeah,
goes away.
yeah, we help. Also about COVID, how is going in Texas and in Austin?
Yeah.
How how
Uh,
how how strong
yeah.
situation still in there? I have a lot of friends in the United States, and we always communicate and just
Mhm.
checking how it's going. But I know it's more high level of protection. Even in Moscow, people trying to protect people,
Mm.
Russian government, but nobody doesn't care like here. Like
Yeah.
here, it's like people wear it, but they doesn't care. It's like only
Yeah.
when policemen trying to stop you, say some question why you doesn't wearing. Even
Mm.
yeah, how's going in
Yeah.
Austin?
So in Austin, I mean, numbers are at an all-time high. It's really bad. A lot of people are in the hospital. A lot of people are really sick. And so because of that, we just have to be careful. I think people didn't realize how bad it was getting, and then during the holidays and during Christmas and during the winter, more people got sick, and people didn't know if it was COVID or if it was just some other common cold. Um, yeah, so I mean, there's just a lot of people who really they're not following rules like they should, and like people are getting sick. I think the only way for people to learn is to get sick, and so
Yeah,
yeah,
um, it's very sad. I hope you and your friends and family, everyone, will be okay,
yeah,
and soon we'll figure out how to fix this world
yeah,
problem. Because
mm,
now in official in Russia, we're making official vaccination here. Like
mm.
yeah, like it's now every government workers they must to have it,
Oh
and
wow,
step by step, yeah. Even now, it sounds like every person in Russia must to have it, but I'm not sure
mm.
how it will be work. But it's
Yeah,
already began. Yeah,
wow, yes. Here, it's in the U.S., right, or at least in Austin. Actually, I think it's in the U.S. because I know a lot of people all around the U.S. who say like around the entire U.S. If you're a hospital worker, you have to get it. So like a nurse, doctor, all those types of people, all of them have to get the vaccine.
Okay, great. Um, we already finished some usual question I'm trying to ask, and
Yeah,
I'm really glad you're first person who give me an interview from United States and
yeah,
Toronto.
yeah. No
And
worries.
it's funny because we already have some person who know, like
Yeah,
Farul. Yeah,
yeah.
good. Also, the question, the final question, like three, maybe one life hack, what you can give for our listening people, persons.
Yeah, life hack.
Yeah,
Yeah. I love life hacks. It just
same.
as an entrepreneur, all entrepreneurs love life hacks because it just makes life easier. Um, for me, I think, man, electric toothbrush, having a Tesla, like those types of things, like electric toothbrush, you just don't think about it. You brush all your teeth and you're clean. And then things like a Tesla, like autopilot for you. You can finish your emails, your messages, all that stuff while the car is driving.
Neil.
I know this type of stuff takes money though, so it's not standard for everyone. But I would say from a personal level, something that's free. I would say. Probably the biggest life hack is surrounding yourself with other accomplished people or other people who you aspire to be like. Because if you can find a bunch of mentors or role models that you want to be like, and you surround yourself with them, it really helps you grow and mature and progress in life really really fast. And so I would say that's probably one of the biggest life hacks is just putting awesome people around yourself, awesome mentors, and ask people questions. If you don't know how to do something, don't just try to figure it out only. See if you could find someone else who's already done it, and it could save you a lot of time. So,
Like advisors or
yeah,
mentors.
yeah, exactly.
Good. Actually, the part of this YouTube show is make inspire people, like to show people like you who already make something great, and I really love it your product, and show people who only beginning to make something. It's like
Hmm.
you show people who already not only talking but doing something, because a lot of people can do this, they just need
Mm.
this motivation. I think the
Yeah.
biggest part, sometimes some people say they doesn't believe in motivation. I think yeah, motivation
Mm.
it's important, but also important to make first step. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to motivate people, to show people around the world, like
Mm.
if they can do this, they already do this, or they already
Yeah.
done this, you also make it, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. That's good. That's good
Okay.
advice.
Okay. Another one more question. You are a very good shape person, and because I signed up for your page in Instagram, I always see your good shape on the gym. You have home gym. You have basketball play
Yeah.
friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you love it? How you make it your
Yeah.
body feel good?
Yeah. I mean, so for our team, like we truly believe that if you're not in good physical shape, it's hard to be to operate mentally. When it comes to building a startup, you have to be very disciplined and very motivated and very high energy. And if we do a lot of physical activity, that makes your brain also operate at a high level. So all of us, we truly believe that in order to keep your mind healthy, you have to keep your body healthy. And so all of us, we work out, we play basketball, like we do cardio, all that type of stuff. Every single person on the team, because we need our brains to operate really, really well. We need our brains to be very healthy in order to build this startup. So it's actually like kind of like a rule at our company.
Sounds good. Actually, like
Yeah.
in Russia, I usually say like в здоровом теле здоровый дух, in healthy body, healthy soul.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I agree.
Uh, One more question about the book. The book, what you love it. It's not must to be about startups. It's may be
Mm.
everything what you love it. The book, what you love it. What you love. Maybe
My
read
favorite
again
book.
and again. Yeah.
I mean, the one book I read again. I mean, I'm a Christian. I read the Bible a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's the book that changed my life the most. That book it made me learn about the human mind and the human heart more than anything else. And what it taught me about was how God can take care of you and how God does take care of you. And so I think that as we build our company, like there's a lot of scary things. There's a lot of stuff I've never done before, but God is taking care of our team and God's taking care of me. This is a very difficult thing to build. It's very heavy. It's very emotional. It's very difficult. And having a relationship with God has been honestly the one main key thing that's helped me truck through all of this stuff. And at the end of the day, the Bible is the book that allows me to learn more about this. So, yeah.
I think it's a great choice and advice for a lot of people who will be watching us. Thank
Yeah.
you. And one more about the movie, like what's the movie you
Favorite
love
movie?
in technology world? The movie
Yeah.
or maybe entrepreneur world?
Yeah. My favorite entrepreneurial movie probably the Steve Jobs movies.
Which
Mainly
one?
because I learn
Which one of
the
them?
one with Ashton Kutcher. I know a lot of people don't like that one. I like it because you see about how the board is firing him and then trying to rehire him, and that really warns me a lot about startups. It makes me realize that startups is not always sunshines and rainbows and happy days. It's very, very difficult, very hard.
It's struggle.
Exactly, yeah. And the Steve Jobs movie with Ashton Kutcher, you see the struggle throughout the movie, and so that's my favorite entrepreneurial movie. As far as my favorite general movie, have you ever seen The Revenant? It's with
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio with the big bear and all that type of stuff. That's one of my favorite movies because you see the relationship between a father and his son, or him and his wife. It's a very emotionally heavy movie, but I think it's done really, really well. It's a really good movie. So,
Yeah. Actually, I'm the person who watch a lot of movie, and my English speaking not so great, but enough to
uh-huh.
communicate with person.
Wow, it
Or
is good. Yeah.
it's all from movie and
Wow,
YouTube. Yeah,
that's
everything from there.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I wasn't good enough in school time. Believe me,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
still writing not so great.
Oh, this is awesome. Wow. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And last one question, very important for me.
Hmm. Hmm.
The slogan, like what you believing, like what is your slogan words? Like,
For my life?
yeah, it's for me. It's like never give up.
Mm. Oh, man, I never have it. I don't have one life slogan. Let me think.
Oh, I got
Yeah, I
choose
have
one.
one. I have one. I have one. By the time I am on my deathbed, at the end of my life, I want to make sure that I am used up and not rested up. So what I mean by that is I want to make sure that I am tired by the time I end my life. I want to make sure that I did everything I could do by the time I come to the end of my life. And as opposed to some people, they want to just, live on the beach and hang out and just kind of rest, watch TV, whatever. By the
Enjoy.
time yeah, they want to enjoy it, and that's okay to enjoy. But for me personally, I want to make sure that I drained my entire energy, my entire life, and I did as much as I could do here on Earth. So, yeah.
Sounds great, actually. Yeah, good. Renji, thank you very much for coming. I'm really appreciated for you for coming,
Yeah.
for spend your time, and because
Yeah.
it's a lot of different time area between us.
Hmm.
Which what time is in your Austin?
It's 2:15 in the afternoon right now here.
Okay, it's 11:60 night.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming. I hope everyone was to love it. And if you love it, guys, I just asking one thing: make likes or sign up, and send it for one person who will be enjoyed this interview, or share it on your social network. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.